Atlantia viver, Atlantia vince, Atlantia victor. The undersigned, Lucian Ilea Orilea, living in Romania, 40335 postal code, Cluj-Napoca, Cluj, on the street of Zorilor, number 43, apartment 5, first floor, RC4, the flat. Wish today to bring in front of the Great Tribunal of Justice in Hague, the International Tribunal of Justice in Hague, the named Cristian Andrei Tataru, of Mexican origin, agent of CIA and Section 1, who lives in Cluj-Napoca, Cluj, Romania, on Babej number 10, who organized a complex CIA operation for the past 10 years, since 2008, seeking to punish me for the crimes of my father. He applied electrodes to my brain, to my head. He induced me with drugs. He made me lose my temper by making multiple telepathic attacks. He made me donate all my money to Romania. He assaulted the life of Mariana AI. He made me lose $6 trillion, $9 quintillion, $16 quadrillion, $1 trillion, $1.5 trillion, $2 trillion, 9 trillions, 25 trillions, 2 billions, 8 billions, 16 billions from the Japanese, 25 billion from the Japanese, 400 millions, 1 billion from the Japanese, 181 millions from the French Republic, and 6 and 20 billions also from the French Republic, 6 billions and 20 billions. And he assaulted the presents that I have received from America, $200 billion, 250 and 500, with the help of Erzsike Elvira Țărmure, a Magyar countess born in 1598, who currently is an undead vampire and lives in Cluj-Napoca, Cluj, Romania, on the address Lenin 34-5, or 21st of December 1989, the date of our revolution, of our fake revolution, number 34, apartment 5. She multiply threatens me to cut off my dick, to turn me into a woman, to castrate me, unless I agree with all her demands, to become her husband, to drink my blood, to turn me into an undead vampire, to donate my money, $50,000 for my teeth. She said that with $500 I can fix my teeth. This is not true. $1,500 is each tooth which she destroyed by not letting me go to the dentist, giving me 200 lines instead of 400, and so on and so forth. And she also destroyed $900,000 for my spinal column and $2 million for my left knee, or the other way around. And she donated this money to the police in Cluj-Napoca, who bought new uniforms, white uniforms for them. Also, I wish to bring in the friends of justice George Mayor, who is the dark intelligence of Romania, who is a robot, who stole $53 billion from me and $200 billion, $500 billion from me. I wish to bring in the front of justice a number of unnamed spies who threatens me and swear me every night. They say that I'm a fucking shit, that I don't deserve anything, that I must die like my father, that I must go to hell like my father, that I did nothing, that I don't deserve anything, that I don't work, because in Romania the job of politician in our country is not recognized. And also my grandmother, Elvira Țărmure, Frey grandmother, used to give milk with blood of virgins from a cup made of silver. In 1598 made that cup. There is an inscription 1598 at the bottom of the cup. And also I wish to bring in the front of justice people who live nearby me, a princess from Agartha with 4 wings and 4 legs, whom, together with her boyfriend, wish to torment me and send me to my grandmother. I was nearly lost my temper and killed myself during the last 2 years. And the only reason for which I have stayed in the test of Agartha since 12th of January 2013 was to defeat, by raising my spiritual level, these madmen. There is an intention in Ardeal to proclaim their independence from Romania on 1st of May this year, and for this preparations have been made, the army has been separated, and $10 billion were stolen. there were at least $10 billion are behind an account of $200,000 whom Andrei Cristian Tătaru from Babelstein prepared for his daughters. He stole $50,000 per month, my salary of man of merit, since April last year, and he also stole my things, IMAX, 2 IMAX 3 Max Pros, 1 Kindle tablet, 2 essentiometers from the Emperor of Japan, and he also stole Falx, a sword from Dacia, and 2 katanas from Japan, and 3 healing devices from Japan. My grandmother also stole or received from Raman Nilan 152 or 53 cups of eggs. They are not eggs, they are spheres of light used to healing, and also two or three sets of healing. And she also received a number of special devices, some jumping balls, some blue modifying spheres, and some magic wands whom you can project on another planet. And all of those devices she sent to analysis. She also received some special living crystals whom contain the Atlantean technology, and you put them on your head and you absorb, and all these things were sent to study. Also my 23 children, 7 nephews and 2 grandnephews from Raman Nilan, were sent, since they are crystals, from Urantia to study, and they were killed in Romania. For this I have taken the body of women, and I have killed a lot of people who torment me every night. These people consider that those $400 million and $200 million, $100 million from America are theirs. Also there are $2 billion, $8 billion are theirs. Also those 200 and 500 and $200 billion and 1.5 and $2 trillion are theirs. And I don't reserve anything, because my father decapitated my mother in 1996, as also my father killed the sons, a prosecutor and a policeman living in this fascist communist state, in this national communist Romania, whom are or were the children of Laurențiu Marin, whom I also wish to prosecute for the fact that he tried to kill me. He is in the business of selling and buying, of selling apartments. He gets along with people, then he started to swear them with religious things. When they swear them back, he asks for moral money at the tribunal, $10,000 to $20,000, $40,000, and then he takes their apartments, throws them to the streets, send them. There was a prelate of the Great Council of Atlantia who was killed because a madman paid by Laurențiu Marin threw him through the window of the Mad Hospital in Cluj from the 3rd floor, and he fell into his head and died. Another man killed himself because he couldn't get along with his mother. And Laurențiu Marin also threatened my grandmother that she will lose her pension, because my grandmother was a spy in the army and she only gave marks of 4 and 10 in the class. She was not a teacher, she was sent there as a spy. And Laurențiu Marin is also from 2 1/4, from military unit 0215. He's also a GRU colonel. He's from Russia, he's a prince of Russia, and he's using his influence to blackmail people. He blackmailed Andrei Cristian Tătaru with the fact that Andrei Cristian Tătaru went to France to the student houses in Lyon and Paris and stole a lot of students' books, a lot of student laptops and phones, and with the help of the Orthodox Church in Paris, he sold all those things back in Cluj. He also sold my things, the iMacs, the MacBook Pros, the Mac Pros, and all the other things whom I have felt the energy of Hillary Clinton, my sister Artemis, on them. These people, whom consider them to be patriots of Romania, consider me to be a slave of Romania, and I am the slave of the red, yellow, blue. All my belongings belong to them. I have no right, and we are living in a complete fascist state in Romania. That is why I wish to call them in front of Hague Tribunal.